Linear and nonlinear functions, lesson 14 worksheet. Questions 11 through 14. 11 through 14 are just like the back of Bell Work 14a. In other words, they're like questions 3 and 4 on Bell Work 14a. You will not find these in the notes, but you will find them in Bell Work 14a. And I did a video walking through Bell Work number 3 completely. Okay, so I'm going to get you started on some of these. You're going to be finishing them on your own, but I'm going to help you come up with the equations. Number 11. Remember, we have to find the missing values. In order to do that, we have to find the equation first. So we have to find slope and y-intercept. We have to find slope, which is m, y-intercept, which is b. Well, the y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. Right here, I've got x is 0, y is 4. So that means my y-intercept, or b, equals 4. Now we find the slope. We take 4 minus 1, which is 3. 0 minus negative 3, which is 3. So my slope, or in other words, m, is 3 divided by 3, which equals 1. So I'm going to use this information and this information to write my equation. And my equation would be y equals mx plus b. M is 1, b is 4. Since the m is 1, I don't technically need it, so my equations is going to be y equals x plus 4. That's technically 1x, but we don't need the 1. Y equals 1x plus 4, but we don't need the 1. Okay. For A, this is what I know. A is the x-coordinate. Its corresponding y-coordinate is negative 6. A is the x-coordinate. The corresponding y-coordinate is negative 6. So I'm going to take that negative 6, and I'm going to plug it in for the A. So I'm going to have negative 6 equals x plus 4. Because the coefficient of x is a positive 1, that makes this one step. We need to take the constant term to the other side by subtracting 4 from both sides. All right, so go ahead, finish that. Whatever you get there, write it up here beside the A. All right, for B, the information I need to know for B is right here. B is the y-coordinate. Its corresponding x-coordinate is 2. B is the y-coordinate. The corresponding x-coordinate is 2. So I'm going to take that 2 and plug it in for the x. And go ahead and put that in your calculator if you need to. Find that answer. Write it down here. Put it up here beside the B. Make that a little smaller. All right, so your final answer then would go up here. Whatever you found for A, put that up there, and B. All right, number 12. Number 12, the y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. Well, right there is x is 0. Its corresponding y value is negative 2. So that means My y-intercept is -2. The slope, I'm going to take -2 minus 0. That would be -2. And then 0 minus -2 would be 2. Slope is difference in y value over difference in x value. And -2 divided by 2 is -1. Now in question number 1, I didn't need the positive 1, but I am going to need to make sure I include that -1. So this and this will be used to write our equation. So m goes in front of x, b behind x. Y equals mx plus b. So y equals -1x minus 2. Y equals -1x minus 2. Okay. For C, here's the information I know. I know that C is the x-coordinate and 7 is its corresponding y-coordinate. C is the x-coordinate, 7 is the corresponding y-coordinate. So I'm going to take that 7, plug it in for the y. And then you solve for x. This would be a two-step equation. So I'm going to add 2 to both sides. Please write small because you're going to run out of room if you don't write small. The 2's cancel. 7 plus 2 is 9. Bring down the -1x. Divide both sides by -1. And we get -9 equals x. -9 equals x. So I'm going to go up to the c, and beside the c, I'm going to put -9. Okay. Now for the d. Here's the information I know. D is the y-coordinate. Its corresponding x-coordinate is 4. D is the y-coordinate. Its corresponding x-coordinate is 4. So I'm going to take that 4. I'm going to plug it in for the x. Put all of that in your calculator at once. Oops. Again, put all of that in your calculator at once. And then write it up here beside the D. All right, then your final answer would be C equals -9, and you would have to fill in the D. Okay, I'm going to stop this video here. I'll do 13 and 14 in a separate video. If you have any questions on problems 11 and 12, please let me know.